Hey, welcome back guys, it's Maverick here with another episode of ReZero Season 2. So, last episode marks the return of two things. Number one, Elsa, the assassin Elsa, who we haven't seen in nearly 30 episodes here, the main antagonist of the very first story arc back in Season 1. It's been a while since we've seen her, and it's nice, right? I do enjoy a sort of perverted assassin hot character like Elsa is. Beyond that, we also see yet another Subaru death, right? Which has been far and few between in this season so far. I think we've had one at the very beginning of this season, right? Where he killed himself in order to try and save Rim. And I do believe that was it. Definitely not the same sort of body count as the first season, right? So, yeah, and it'll be interesting to see where exactly he pops up this time, and what exactly he is supposed to do for this to pass or clear this current stage, right? I always make the reference that this is sort of like playing a video game, honestly, because it seems like you need to pass through a certain stage, update your save point, and then that's when you can progress the story forward. And of course, there is this entire situation with Federica as well, which I don't know, let's just see how things play out, shall we? So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. This is... Wait, where is this? Oh, back at the trials? Okay, so even before his conversation with Roswell. Alright, this is the first time that Emilia went for the trials, right? Right, the first time. Are we getting right into it this time? No opening? Yeah. Nah. I think Emilia's gonna have to do it. Eh. That's true.
ロズボーはエミリア様の手で聖域の解放がなされるべきだと考えとるんじゃろ。それをリュウズさんたちは支持するってことか。勘違いすんな。野郎のことが嫌いなのは俺様も同じだ。けどな。わかんなろ。そっか。結界が解けて正式に領地に迎え入れられたとしても。ここはロズボーが管理する土地じゃ。意向に逆らって立場を悪くしたくない。スーボーラには悪いがの。なんかますますロズワールに信用が置けないよな。とにかくだ。試練を受けんのはお姫様。資格があろうがてめえが受けんのは俺様が認めねえ。くそ、エミリア。いや、落ち着け。今は屋敷の方をどうする。
Yeah, that's what you should do.
あのイカれた女がレムやペトラたちに何もしないなんてありえねえ。問題はフレデリカだ。あいつはエルザと繋がっているのか。とにかく一刻も早く屋敷に帰らなきゃならねえ。
Oh.
私に何をしてほしいのかな。アーラム村の人たちを連れ帰る。それを
Oh, hey, Ram is in here?
提案してほしい。今回はどうも俺だと折り合いが悪くなりそうなんだ。今回ふーむ、それはどうして。ガーフィールの野郎が痛く俺をお気に召さないらしい。あの気分屋を説得する時間が惜しいんだ。それからもう一つ、アーラム村に残ってる人たちに家族の無事を伝えに行きたい。そのために俺だけで村に戻る。
Hello?
フレデリカが何か企んでる屋敷にもだ。ラムからそのことは聞いている。しかし私の知る限りフレデリカは軽はず。お前に何がわかる。フレデリカはエミリアに奇跡を持たせた。それは何か企んでた証拠だろう。仮に彼女が敵対したら君はどうするんだい。残念だけど君では歯が立たない。エミリアは結界、ローズワールは大怪我、オットーは戦力外通告。積んでる。一人を除けばそうなるね。
Beatrice? Or Ram? Ah, Ram.
まだそれを言いますかよ、姉様。
Nason.
でも何かできるってわけでもないだろう。あの包帯ガーフィールが巻いたって聞いて唖然としたぞ。バカバカしい。ラムがやってロズワール様のお怪我が悪化したらどうするの。いい女に挟まれて堂々のご帰還ってか。大層なご身分だなおい。こんな朝っぱらから見送りに来るとは思わなかった。聞いたんだな。正直勝手に話進められったのは面白くねえが反対はしねえよ。そっか、そりゃ助かる。邪魔しに来られたらラムを遠くに投げておとりにするしかなかった。引っかかるわけねえだろ。ねえよな。知らねえよ。お前もなんか。ラム、どうした。バカ話に頭が痛くなっただけよ。ひとまず行ってくる。
Yay, Ram centric.
お姫様に挨拶してこなくていいのかよ。お前がエミリアの心配って驚きだな。けど大丈夫だ。手紙は残しておいた。そういえば俺に渡すものないのか。ああ、何言ってんだ。ならラムに何か気遣いは。惚れた女が役目を果たしに都合のいい時だけてめえ。それエミリアを頼む。できるだけ俺が誠心誠意謝ってたと伝えてくれ。んなもんてめえの
Okay, that was quite an interesting turn of events.
ガーフのこれが何かの役に立つの。わからねえ。
Oh, it is we've got the Federica's? Frederica.
ラムをおとりに投げ飛ばすなんて言っていたでしょ。そのことがなぜか妙に胸に引っかかったの。まるで本当にそんなことがあったみたい。
Oh, they're starting to remember.
バルス、
ラム、大事な話があるんだ。お前にとって世界で一番大事な話だ。
その
Here?
ルズワール様以外
Right.
いや、あるんだよ。だから、その話をするよ。レムって子がいてさ。
Okay, spare us the explanation.
何も起きててくれるなよ。前回と比べて2日早い。これでダメなら、墓所で目覚めた瞬間、俺とパトラッシュだけで走り出すしかねえ。仮にフレデリカが敵の場合、いつ事を起こすつもりなのかが重要だ。
バルス、
攻めるか逃げるか。エルザ相手ならケツまくって逃げるのが大正解だ。となると、
バルス、
なんだよ。今考え事して。
Hmm?
お帰りなさいませ、スバル様。思ったよりもずーっと早いお帰りでしたね。
Oh, she's getting pretty well trained.
どうかしたの、スバル様。
ああ、もうかわいい。くそ、お前は人の気も知らねえで。本当にくしょ。それ。
これはお揃いで。
Mhm.
どこか痛いの？
いや、本気で心の底から安心しただけだ。ただいま、ペドラ。
はっきり言って気に入らない状況だわ。
どっかで聞いたセリフだな。
そうね、嫌味だもの。すっかり忘れられて途方に暮れたラムの可愛い家。ラム姉様ですよね。新しくお屋敷で旦那様に仕えることになりました。ペトラ、よろしくお願いします。
Oh.
バルスと違ってわきまえているようね。いいわ、合格にしてあげる。ちなみにバルスは不合格よ。屋敷の敷居はまたがせないわ。
帰ってきた意味がなくなる。まあ、ペトラ、留守番の間変わったことはなかったか。特にフレデリカに。
フレデリカ姉様？変なところなんて全然。
今屋敷か。
森の結界の見回りに出てます。戻るのはもうちょっと先かも。間がいいのか悪いのか。バルス、どうするの？
あっちの出方が見たい。その間にレムのところだ。
Ooh, Rem is about to meet Rem.
私、お掃除の続きしてきます。何かあったら呼んでください。
緊張してるな。
緊張なんて。
いや、むしろしろよ。するべきだと思うし、してほしいと思う。
Oh, she's there.
無事でいてくれたか。
バルス、
なんだ。
少しだけ二人にしてもらえる？
ひとまずだ。
Go fine.
お戻りでしたのね、スバル様。驚かされましたわ。エミリア様がご一緒でないということは、まだ試練は終わっておりませんのね。
ああ、聞きたいことはいろいろあるんだが、まずこれだ。
それは。
She knows this is Fred's.
ガーフの石。
I mean, sorry. God.
ああ、やっぱり知り合いっていうか血縁なんだろ。
ガー
Oh,
忘れないこと言わないでほしいのだけれど。
already.
さあ、交わした約束を果たすとしましょう。姉様、スバル。エルクーラ。
Ooh,
部分中華アジンの血ね。素敵。
nice.
ちぎれ飛びなさい。腕を。ああ、痛い痛い。死んじゃうかと思った。
Damn.
気に入ったわ。メイドが大中小に男の子が一人。テーブルに並べてお腹の中身を見比べてあげる。ガーフ以下の誘い文句ね。バルス。
分かってるなシャーマン。
引くわよ。
Ooh. Where's Beatrice?
相手を侮りましたわね。
さあやったのか。
手応えはなかった。何者なの。
レム、ベアトリス、助けないと。
置いていく。
あ、
二人を置いて屋敷を4人で脱出する。それがこの場の最善よ。
いいよ。何を言い出してんだお前は。
怒鳴ってどうなるの。冷静になりなさい。
屋敷にいるのはレムだ。お前の妹だ。お前を好きでお前も好きでお前が守って当然の妹だぞ。
正しく判断しただけよ。ここでラムやフレデリカ、ついでにバルスを失う痛手の方が陣営にとって大きい。犠牲は許容すべきだわ。
だからその犠牲を。
そうね、ラムの妹かもしれない。ラムとウリ二つの同族の血が流れていることも感じたわ。なのにあの子の存在だけがぽっかりと空白のまま。でもラムの妹ならこう言うはずよ。ロズワール様のためにもレムを犠牲にしてくださいと。
俺はお前にそんなこと言わせるために。
私は二人を助け出すべきだと考えますわ。陣営の痛手というならベアトリス様もレムも必要な存在ですもの。私も助けに行くのに賛成です。多数決をしてるんじゃないのよ。
Would Beatrice
子供でも立派な大人
would Beatrice lose to Elsa?
だっつってフレデリカ姉様も。フレデリカ、何を吹き込んだの。敵を抑える役割は言い出しっぺの私が負います。またそうやって進んで貧乏くじを引きに行くのね。ガーフそっくりだわ。あなたたちは私の可愛い後輩ですもの。それにガーフに似てるんじゃないでしょうか。ガーフが私の真似っこですわよ。
これが中華ってやつか。
Wow, what is that? Seems like
怖がらせてごめんなさいね。
そのまんま喋れるのか。
私は私のままですもの。悲鳴を上げず偉かったですわよ。はいはい。姉様気をつけて。いい子ですわね。ラム、あとは任せますわ。言われるまでもないわ。フレデリカこそ遅れを取ったら承知しないわよ。儲けてない。行くわよ。
まずはレムだ。
I what?
やばいやばい。急いで2階に。
What? The hell?
まず
エルフ
If you... Wouldn't he bleed out that way if he has no way of stopping? Alright, bandage it. Alright. 'Can you guys get a move on it? You guys are making me very nervous here. Come on, guys, you can talk later. Well... Oh, Ram sacrificed herself? Ooh. Ouch. What? How the hell did he get back into the mansion? And Petra's probably dead? Oh shit, only her... Uh-oh. I was almost like, are we gonna see only an arm of hers? Damn, Elsa's this strong? Melee. What? Okay, and damn, Elsa is strong, right? I certainly knew that she was slippery, right? She was quite resilient, just judging from her battle with Reinhardt back in Season 1, but I wasn't expecting her to literally be able to take on all of them with basically no problem whatsoever. And well, it turns out that the scene was exactly as I thought. So so at the end there, Subaru was only holding Petra's arm, which had apparently been torn off from her body. If I'm getting this correctly, I think Petra died whilst they were still in the room, while the ceiling exploded and whatnot. She was crushed to death there, and so her arm was basically ripped off because Subaru was holding on to her. They didn't really completely show it, but I do believe that's what they're trying to imply there anyways. And what can I say, right? I told them, guys, now is not the time for chit chat, right? Get a move on it. If you wanna flirt, if you wanna, deepen your bonds or whatnot, fine, sure, do it sometime else. This is not the time to be doing stuff like this. I was literally screaming internally, and to a certain extent externally as well. You guys could see me. You guys could see my reactions there. I was like, get the move on. Now is not the time. Oh man. And indeed, I do feel like one of the biggest mistakes that Subaru was making throughout this entire episode is not setting priorities straight, right? Like, honestly, you guys heard me as well. The instant that they arrived at a mansion, I was like, okay, guys, go find Beatrice right now. Why? Because she's strong, right? You already know that Elsa is coming, you just don't know when she's coming, but you know that she's strong, and, she could potentially kill everyone here, right? And not to mention that at least during the beginning of this episode, they were still under the consideration that Federica was an enemy, right? So, with that in mind, why not get some backup? I've never seen, Beatrice in action yet. I'd assume that she's on nearly the same level, or perhaps equal, or perhaps even surpassing the level of Roswell, and we already know that Roswell is a beast, right? So, get some backup first. I mean, yeah, sure, I get it. You want to reunite Rim with Ram and whatnot. You want to, deepen your relationships with the other characters, but all of that is for nothing if you don't at least survive first, right? So, I don't know. I definitely feel like, he's probably going to learn from this experience, right? Once you get back, make a beeline straight toward Beatrice, explain the situation. Heck, last episode, Roswell and Ram already told Subaru to utilize Beatrice, if necessary, right? Honestly, like I said, straight beeline towards her, get her on board, and then do whatever it is that you need to do, because none of anything else matters if you are dead, right? And speaking of Frederica, they're certainly not exactly coming out and saying whether or not she is, which side she exactly is on, right? She seemed genuinely surprised by Subaru's accusations and whatnot, right? It didn't seem that she was acting or whatnot, but at the same time, though, there are definitely some suspicions to her as well, right? In this episode, we're explicitly told that she's patrolling around the forest, patrolling around the border, right? And what's near the border, what's near the forest? The barrier, right? And then what appeared in this episode, the Mabis. So obviously something happened to the barrier, and we got prime suspect number 1 right here, right? Not to mention this entire thing about being under oath, so being unwilling to cooperate, unwilling to answer questions and whatnot. You could definitely still make a case for her being potentially in cahoots with the enemy, right? Now, I guess to me, I don't really feel that way. I do feel like Frederica is more on the protagonist side. I don't know. It's just a gut feeling of mine, and I think it's probably stemming from the fact that I don't really get why they are suspecting her in the first place. I mentioned this in last episode's review as well. It seemed like suddenly out of nowhere they were suspecting Frederica for having some other ulterior motives, and not even just ulterior motives, but potentially, a direct antagonist to Roswell's and Emilia's and and Aldem's interests and whatnot. But I just don't really get that. I don't get that feeling here. If anything, I feel like she just wants to get together with her brother or something, or she just wants to do something about the situation with the sanctuary. Now, what exactly it is, I don't know, but no, I don't necessarily think that she's on the enemy side, right? Although, like I said, you could make a case for either, right? It could potentially also go the way where Frederica is indeed working together with someone else as well, like with Elsa, as as implausible as that might be, since she was harmed in this episode, we never really see them going against each other, right? So it's hard to say. But I think I'm still willing to give her the benefit of the doubt for right now. What else in this episode? Oh, I guess the beginning. We have the scene with basically saying that Emilia has to be the one to pass the test, right? As per the Will Rosewell, and honestly, I totally agree with him here. Now, I don't completely get why Rosewell wants to do this. Maybe there is some deeper meaning to his decision of this, maybe something related with the witches as well, etc., or related with Emilia's past. I'm looking at this just from a purely leadership and from a pure candidacy point of view. So basically, Emilia is in position to become the next leader of this kingdom, right? Well, in that case, you gotta have what, you gotta have the qualifications. You gotta have what it needs, what it takes to be in a position of leadership. You gotta lead others, you gotta be able to unify others, and then you also gotta get them to be willing to follow you, right? And let's be honest here, right? I know Emilia has a lot of fans and whatnot, but throughout 31 episodes up to now, Emilia really hasn't done much yet, right? 31 episodes, and we've really not seen much of Emilia. Now, obviously, I'm not being like this cold-hearted bastard and whatnot, saying, because I don't know, like maybe her backstory is indeed quite sad and tear-wrenching and so on and so forth, right? And sure, fine, that's good and all. If she was just a normal person, yeah, you have every right to walk away from it and not face it or whatnot. But she is here as one of the candidates. She is here trying to get others to support her to become the leader of this country. In that case, well, you gotta step it up, okay? You gotta prove to others that you have what it takes to hold your head up high and hold your own here. She shouldn't be this sort of sheltered princess that everybody needs to take care of and protect and whatnot. No. If I want someone to be my princess, if I want someone to be my leader, my liege, they gotta be able to show that they are worthy of it, right? So, just even without knowing anything of the other backstory and whatnot, just from a pure, leadership qualification perspective, yeah, hell yeah, I would say that Emilia should be the one to do this as well. Not to mention, it's probably setting her up to have some big character development, right? And also, from a meta perspective, allowing us viewers to see what exactly her past is. But like I said, that is more for the meta discussion. Even disregarding all that, I want her to step it up and take reins of her own fate and destiny, if you will. So anyways, that's it for episode 33 of ReZero. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next week as well. Bye bye.